Hi guys, Killer D here with another Bleach Motorcycles video, and today I'm going to go over the patch notes that dropped a couple days ago, so I'm a little late on this. Well, I'm really late on this. So Halibel is coming very soon, extremely soon. So if you guys are on earlier servers and you guys already know that she already dropped for you guys, and she's looking like a very strong unit, so I'm excited to get her. I kind of figured that they were going to do this when I saw that they dropped Ichigo Holified, Halibel Resurrection Holified, and then when they announced or when they dropped Halibel in the character list, I was like, if I was Oasis, I would probably drop Halibel, because not that many of us want Zalaporo, but Halibel is definitely waifu. And then yeah, so we're gonna be dry on Jade, so they dropped this just so that they can make some money. But hey, Jade's looking like a really good unit, so that's good. So it says by the end of October 23rd, DST is about to end. Server time will be adjusted to UTC time. Yeah, so I've been noticing, I'm in the East Coast, so it's like an hour, I think, forward for the reset now for me, which isn't a big deal. I wasn't going to stay up past 1 o'clock anyway. And I'm definitely not going to stay up past 2 o'clock to look at the reset stuff. So we increased the amount of chest drop by squad boss, so I think as of the max before was 25. Right now I'm able to get like 27, and it's just an insane amount of damage. So hopefully they fix this, because it's an insane amount of damage in order to get max. They really shouldn't have like have the damage chest thing like where they have it right now. It's really crazy. For free to play, I don't know. It's they gotta fix that for sure. We increased the level cap in Social Society orders, which is always great because we've already been at the cap for a while. I don't see why they're holding off on this. You know, we need more gold, give us more XP pots, give us all that. This is something that they're able to do, you know, as they have already been releasing more story mode. We've been able to level up to what, Red +1 now, so there's no reason why we can't have these characters or like level cap increase on Social Society orders. So that's finally they did that. That should have been done a long time ago though. We adjusted the required amount of materials needed when enhancing characters to red, which is great because I think it was like 450 for like the main material. It was like 450, which is ridiculous. It's insane. It's taken me like a couple weeks to upgrade like my PvE team for the boss teams. This part I'm a little bit confused about. So we expanded the current character upgrade, character enhanced, gear promote, elite stage, extreme challenge. I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe I'd have to check on my earlier server to see what's going on. They expanded current ranking boards of elite story mode, extreme challenge. I'm gonna have to check that out. 3.0 characters are being added to tech research summon, so there is going to be a 3.0 summon hopefully soon, because there's a bunch of characters that I do want to get, and particularly Chad for one, because I want to be able to get that max stamina with him. And then who else? Zalaporo is looking nice, and Halibel, I do want to get her as well. And then it says fixed in some cases where preferences new characters were not properly displayed. So we're going to check over to the tech research and see the new characters that they added in there. They still got to fix this in my opinion, because I am not wasting any jades in this. This is 2 summons here that I can be using on a limited banner. So until they fix this, I'm not wasting anything on there. But they do seem to have all the new characters in there, which is great. But I mean, for those guys who are free to play, I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to be spending any jades on this, because yeah, you can get, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's worth it. The drops are pretty low. Let's see what else. So they did drop You Are Halibel, which is great, or Halibel. And she's looking like a very nice unit. We're gonna go over to the past, because I'm pretty sure when you guys see this, you're gonna be like, wow, I already know who I might team her up with, or like she's just like a Unohana, just without the damage rate buff. So every time an ally dies, Halibel regenerates 15% of her current HP and gains 300 rage. This is extremely nice, especially for a white tiger. because they do regen rage whenever an ally dies. So this is good because, yeah, they're just 300 rage is an insane amount. And then for those of you guys who are free to play, if you do get her, that's going to be good for you too. You have her, you know, you're going to be able to rage right away, or even rage on the third, maybe on the third turn. You're going to rage on the second turn already, but this is looking really good. It says when she does die, the damage reduction rate of all allies is increased for 2 rounds. So it's not like Unohana where it's not kind of like permanent, or you know, you can debuff it as well, but this one only lasts for 2 rounds. In PvP, battles are usually like what, 2-3 rounds. So this is something good to look forward to. I definitely plan on maybe linking her up with Unohana, seeing how much damage you can reduce, because you're going to be able to reduce a large amount. So I'm going to be able to summon her on Thursday, and then we're going to see what happens with that. And then for a combo, her mastery skill deals damage to a single target. If her HP is higher than 50%, this attack deals 40% increased damage, which is nice. I'm already thinking about teaming this up with an Uryu Warso, which is going to increase the damage by 50%, 40%. It's going to do a lot of damage. And it also says otherwise she regenerates 20% of missing HP, so that's good. She's going to be able to self-heal. As a white tiger, it's going to be extremely useful, especially in PvP. Now for her rage skill, this is really interesting. So it deals damage to the enemy front row. If the target back row has any characters on the field, which they probably are, especially in PvP, damage is going to be increased by 70%, which is huge. Halibel gains a 20% increase to rage skill damage for each allied character that has died. This cannot be dispelled. This is super interesting. This is going to be really good. It's going to be really strong, I can tell. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want her. I don't even know if you want her in the front row or in the back row. You're just going to want her, like, really, you're going to want her to survive, and I will really want to see how much damage this rage skill is going to be able to do. Like I said, free to play, I feel like this is going to be a unit you guys are going to be very very good for. So increase to rage skill damage for each ally character that dies, so it's going to be almost 100% right there. And then it says Halibel regen 30% of the HP she has lost after using the skill. So she has self heals with her mastery skill and her rage skill, which is nice. And after awaken, damage is greatly increased, which is, I can't even imagine how much more they're going to increase it. If the target attack is a single enemy, this skill deals additional 100% damage, and then there's a 30% chance to stun for 1 round, which, yeah, she's looking really good, man. Really good. The defense and HP of all female characters are increased by 3%, which is nice. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to drop the event calendar when I do summon for her. But let's go over the limited time exchange that we got. So we do have Tosen in there. The skin for him, which I'm going to get, and then we'll check that out. This is actually, I actually really like that one. We do have Halibel, her SSR version, which is really good as well. Did someone that I do plan on working on. We do have Toshiro version 1, Lisa, Ishin, Noitora, and then Zalaporo, the regular forms. We do have some spirit orbs. This is Ukiora's resurrection weapon, which I can't get that now. This is our exclusive weapon choice pack. And then we do have the Warso, the Raft. They do need to bring this down because 200 is an insane amount. I think they should bring that down to about like 100, 150. That's going to be a little bit more feasible. For the tome, it's going to be the tactic, and for the emblem, it's going to be the source of chaos. We got some Omni Shards, Essence, Relic Source, the crystals, Soul Stones, gift boxes, random, Soul Stone pouches, and then some gold and jades. So let's go over to Tosen so we can see how that character skin looks, because this is probably like the best looking skin for him. Alright, and then it's going to be in my bag, so I'm going to have to unlock it. And then we'll go over Halibel skins is her stuff as well, because she's looking like a really good unit. I've actually been waiting to use her. I am most likely gonna. She looks like somebody who I could use in Kenpachi's contest. So yeah, I like this skin for sure. Definitely a nice looking one. I like this better than the other one. And then let's check over the SSR Halibel. So she is going to be a Vermilion Bird tank. For her talent in Battle Arena Kenpachi's contest, the defense and damage reduction rate of all female characters are increased by 1%. That looks nice. And then let's check out the Warsaw. So it increases all female characters' attack by 3%. This is good. This is probably something I'm definitely going to work on because there are some very good female characters. Nell, for instance, is a very strong unit, so definitely going to try to max this out for her because she's just going to be able to have more attack. So that's going to be good. And now let's check over her skills. So for her mastery skill, deals damage to a single enemy and regens 65% of the damage dealt to Halibel's HP, which is nice. 65% of damage is a lot, especially for a self-healing tank. That's going to be good. Adds 2 stacks of Reishu, then deals damage to an enemy calm if the target of attack is a single character. Kenpachi's contest, for instance, Halibel recovers 400 rage after using the skill, so it's going to be. That's good. She's going to be able to regen that rage by almost half. Being a Vermilion Bird, she's going to be able to rage a lot. And then for bosses, that's going to be useful as well. I don't know how useful, but for bosses, single target 400 rage recovery is going to be great. After Weapon Awaken, she gains 3 stacks at the beginning of battle, and now it says for which each Reishu, each stack increases a character damage reduction rate and damage rate by 3.5%. And 5% of the character's total HP is regenerated when a stack is added, maximum of 8 stacks. So this is very interesting. It's going to be, I can't wait to try this out. It looks really cool. Let's see the Awakened form. It's 2 stacks. Let's see what the difference is. It looks just like the 3 stacks is the gains 3 stacks at the beginning of battle. I feel like that should be a passive, but we're gonna see because 3 stacks is gonna be what 3.5, 7, 10.5 increase in damage rate and damage reduction rate. That's gonna be very nice. Now for her passive, increase her damage reduction rate at the end of every round. Let's see, right now it's going to be at 3%, so I'm really going to have to see what that's going to be like as a 4-star character. If she is subject to any CCs, she gains 2 stacks. So she's going to heal, and then that damage reduction and damage rate is going to go up, which is nice, and removes all CCs from herself. That's going to be nice. Yeah, it's going to be really good. If she receives no attacks during a round, she loses 3 stacks of Reishi, which is fine because there's a maximum of 8 anyway. Yeah, so she's definitely a really good, interesting character. I'm definitely gonna try her out in Kenpachi's contest because a lot of people are using the same old character. So this is somebody new, somebody fresh to be able to use. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that. And then if you guys didn't already know, the new season pass character is gonna be Nell. So should you guys get this, it's up to you. As always, you guys can get the character free to play, so that's great. One new addition that I did notice is that if you do pay, they included tech research tokens. So we've been wondering how to get these, and yeah, you can finally get tech research tokens from the season pass, which I think they should add them in the free version as well. You can get 10 free, well, not 10 free, you can get 10 research tokens if you buy the season pass by the end. They definitely should add these in a free-to-play one because that's not fair just to have them in the paid version. Maybe add 5, that way that the free-to-play are able to get them as well. They did take out the gold tokens, which is great because nobody's using those. I mean, I never use those. I have them. I don't even use them at all. So the season pass is starting to, get a little bit better and better. The only way it can improve is if we as players go on the Bleach Immortals like official Discord and just keep spamming it on the suggestion box just to keep improving it. That's the only way it's gonna get fixed. So, that's good. For the roulette, it looks like it stayed the same. I'm probably gonna wait until they take out that gold summon token because I do not want that, because I'm pretty sure with my luck I'm gonna get that every time. Because that's purple or better after 5, I'm probably gonna get that. I don't want that. They should just include stuff to improve characters. But yeah, now it's gonna be the next season pass character, and then I guess let's check over it real quick. She's another interesting unit as well. And then if you guys notice, we are starting to run out of characters, so they are probably going to start dropping those new V3 characters pretty soon, because we are, the only character left over after Halibel is going to be Salaporo, so they're going to have to include other characters to, they're going to have to include new characters. That's what most likely always is going to do, and they might keep the same approach that they did with these other characters and have only in coin summons. Who knows? Most likely that's what I see them doing. But there are about like 11 new characters that we all have noticed that are going to be leaked already. Okay, so now she's going to be a tank, White Tiger. For her talent, increase all characters' healing received by 2.4%, so it's going to be nice. I probably should check out the bond for the other characters, which I'll go over in a bit. Let's see, for the mastery skill, deals damage to an enemy, restores 15% of her missing HP, which is nice. 20% chance to stun. Really useful for a White Tiger. For that raid skill, deals damage to an enemy, creates a shield equal to 15% of Nell's max HP on the lowest HP ally. And then inflicts 60% extra damage to attack specialty characters, which is nice as well. After Weapon Awakened, increases her damage reduction rate if Nell is along in the front row. Okay. And for the passive, when attacked by a rage skill, Nell reflects a percentage of damage she sustains back on the attacker, which is interesting. As of right now, it's going to be 30%. So that's going to be nice. You're going to be able to reflect a third of that damage. I do wonder how high this is going to be able to get. When her team begins action, Nell removes all CCs from herself, which is nice. Extremely good for PvP. And then for each immobilized ally on the field, the effect reduction of all allies increases by 15% to a maximum of 150. So this is going to be good for, you're going to increase the effect reduction, so it's going to be characters are going to be less immune to CCs, less immune to CCs, which is great. I'm wondering how she's going to be used, but yeah, she's definitely interesting for sure. I am definitely thinking of using her for sure in Kenpachi's contest. Another good tank. She has a self-heal. She's going to be able to reflect some damage with the raid skill, which is going to be and then do even more damage to attack specialty characters. So she's going to be a nice hitting character. I can't wait to use her. She's going to be able to kill herself her own shield, heal. Yeah, she's going to be good. Let's check over the bonds for her. So she's going to be a bond needed for Nell. So for me, she's a must because I do have Nell at 5-star. She is one of my hardest hitting characters. So I'm going to need to get her to season pass for her so I can get her to increase those bonds for her. You're going to need Holified Ichigo, Noitora, and Salaporo. For the tome, it's going to be the bodybuilding tome. I think it's the same as the UR version, and then the flow of water, which is actually, it's the same thing. And then let's check over, what was it, Halibel's bonds as well. That's something I skipped over. Yeah, so for the bonds, you are going to need Was that the season pass? No. So if you're free to play, you're gonna have to wait for a while to get that bond. And then it says a spot of 1 to 3. So we're gonna need Stark, Stark, and then I can't pronounce his name. It's like Baragon or something. The like deaf dude. And then you're gonna need version 1 of Toshiro, which is nice. A lot of us should have him already. For the tome, it's going to be the March of Physique, and then for the emblem, it's going to be the Auricity of the Wind. Now let's check over her UR version. What we're going to need for this one. So now for her, we're going to need the Bankai version of Toshiro. And then we're going to need Lisa, Hiyori, and Aizen for the rest of the bonds. So once we get here, we are going to be able to looks like we're going to be able to unlock everything on the left side. And then for the tome, it's going to be the Taxix tome, and then for the emblem, it's going to be the Light of the Cosmos. And then let's see how many she has. I think 4 attack bonds. She has 1, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side, and then yeah, the energy bond is going to be HP. So she has 4 attack bonds, which is going to be nice. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Patch notes are good, character overviews are good, season pass is good. So yeah, the season pass is getting a lot better. It's definitely it's been improving since the last time, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed they've taken out Go tokens and some other garbage that was in there. So it's definitely improving. You know, like I said, if we guys want to make it better, the only thing we can do is complain on the official Discord in the suggestion box. So, you know, let's all complain and hopefully they can listen to us and fix it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to put some timestamps in there and then the event calendar so you guys know when Halibel is coming out for you. Which character are you guys most excited about? Out of the 3 that I just mentioned, I'm definitely thinking about using Resurrection Halibel with Unahana. That's going to be an interesting build. There's some other characters, another unit specifically that I'm thinking about using for the White Tiger formation. So I'm definitely looking forward to her coming out for me this Thursday. And I'm going to do a summoning video on that later. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about the patch notes. Or if you guys have any other information, please drop them in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, have a good one.